What are my most anticipated games of 2023? This is a big question. Top 5. I want your lists in the comment section below. Let me know, do you guys agree with my list? Is it controversial? Is there a big game I've missed out? Let me know in the comments. And let's begin with number 5. The first one is a little bit controversial. Last of Us Factions. So this is the Last of Us multiplayer. It's a standalone experience. All we have currently is 2 screenshots and that's it. But I loved Last of Us multiplayer. It was so good and so underrated. Making smoke bombs on the fly, trying to find your favorite weapons. It was addictive. Very, very addictive. The lack of ammo. I just need a new multiplayer game. I'm so bored of Call of Duty, Warzone, Fortnite. It's the same sort of 3 elements that we see over and over again. I want something new. So I'm hoping PlayStation can address the lack of multiplayer games as well. I'm hoping it's free. I hope. Maybe free to PSN Plus users or something like that. Hope it's free. I understand that maybe there's going to be some like paid cosmetics. I completely get that. But yeah, paid cosmetics, a free online game. We can jump in and hopefully like a really good live service. So constantly getting new maps and new additions, new game modes. There might be a battle royale in there somewhere as well, maybe 50 versus 50 or whatever. I'm very excited for it. Fingers crossed, it's good. I'm hopeful. Number 4, Tears of the Kingdom, Zelda. This may surprise you. For a lot of people, it's going to be a lot higher. No doubt about that. But for me, yes, it's at number 4. Believe me, this was never going to be on my list a month ago. It just wasn't there. I had so many sort of, I don't know what I can call it, stereotypes, predictions as to what I thought Breath of the Wild was. And boy, was I wrong. That game is so good. I love the open world. I love the openness of it. I love the combat. I love the, I don't know, it's got such a charm to it that other open world games don't have. And I'm still quite early on into the game, maybe 5-6 hours. And I just love it. I just want to keep playing it. And the fact I can now experience a new Zelda game on day 1 being played like alongside you guys is just going to be so cool. So I'm really excited for that. I'm a bit concerned about the Switch. The Switch, even with Breath of the Wild, struggles. So I'm really worried how they're going to sort of make it better, amp it up a little bit, really improve on the aspects of Breath of the Wild. If the Switch is going to hold it back, that is a concern I do have. But on the whole, I'm very excited for that game. Next up, number 3, Hogwarts Legacy. This game looks incredible. I used to love the PS2 games back in the day. My younger sister, never used to really play games much, but she would always play Harry Potter. My younger sister was also obsessed. We used to play them together. Good times indeed. I just love those PS2 games. Underrated in some ways, but still. And then I saw a comparison between the PS2 game and Hogwarts Legacy. It was just night and day. And then I thought, Hogwarts Legacy is just going to be based in Hogwarts. Great, can't wait. And then it just recently expanded. The world got massive. So it goes outside of Hogwarts and the world looks so big. The creatures, the dark magic, if you want to go down that path, very, very tempting. It looks very, very interesting. I'm intrigued to see what they do with the story. Is there going to be a few Easter eggs in terms of, would like the Weasleys be there? Will there be a Potter there? Obviously, it's set in the 1800s, so it'll be like an ancestor of Harry Potter or Ron Weasley. That's going to be exciting to sort of see where that story goes. Obviously, you're quite a powerful wizard. Do you go down the dark side? What house do you pick? An open world Harry Potter game. I know it's not Harry Potter, but very, 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 very excited for this game. I was going to say something there, but I'm not going to say it because I'm probably not allowed. So yeah, can't wait for that game. 100% going to do loads of videos on that game when it comes out. Number 2. Number 2 might be a little bit controversial because I think it's going to be number 1 for a lot of people. SpiderMan 2. I cannot wait for this game. I am a little bit, maybe a lot, concerned that this game may not come out this year. I think PlayStation has to find a way to release it this year. But Yeah, I'm worried. Insomniac have an incredible work rate in terms of releasing games, but controlling Miles and Peter Parker in one game, how's that going to work? Do you switch on the fly? Is it just done automatically through the game? I don't know. How's it going to look as well? How's Manhattan going to look on a PS5 with Insomniac? Oh, man, I can't wait for that. I think Insomniac and SpiderMan really did make hero games popular again. Wasn't many hero games out that were considered good, and then Spider-Man really did come out there and just sold incredibly well, incredible ratings as well. Yeah, I can't wait for this game. I can't wait to see more. We don't have much to go on. Venom is going to be in the game and going to be a serious threat. Yeah, it's going to be. I think maybe the Sinister Six might be involved in some way. It's going to be a big game. It's a big game for Sony, a big game for Insomniac, and a big game for Spider-Man. But what is my number one? So my number one pick for 2023 is Starfield. Probably not a massive surprise for anyone that follows me or the channel. I love Todd Howard. I love Bethesda Game Studios so much, particularly Fallout 3 and Skyrim. Fallout 3, when that vault opens for the first time, it's just, mwah, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. I love it so much. And just jumping into that world, I put so many hours into that game. Those DLCs that kept releasing, I think it's like every month. I used to get home from school. I was so eager. They were always broken and screwed up, but I just love them to bits. Starfield, I must admit, part of me is really gutted that this game is not releasing on PS5, that it's not available to every sort of console or platform. But that's where we are right now. It's obviously now owned by Xbox. I'll probably end up buying it on Series X, honestly, and also PC. Because obviously PC with the mods, there's going to be a lot of mod support for this game. Very similar to Fallout 3 and Skyrim. But there's no one else that makes RPGs this good than the guys at Bethesda Game Studios. I love their games. For me, Fallout 4 was a bit of a miss, but really, he wasn't the main sort of head of that game, really. And also 76. He was mainly leading Skyrim and also Fallout 3. So yeah, that's my sort of top 5 picks. So honorable mentions, Star Wars Jedi Survivor. The first game, incredible. Can't wait for the sequel. Love the facial hair. Love the dismemberment as well. Another one is Dead Island. Again, can't wait for that. Final Fantasy 16. While I'm not a massive Final Fantasy fan, I fell in love with the 7 remake, and I did love Final Fantasy 10, so we're going to see about that. And Forza Motorsport. That game looks jaw-dropping in terms of visuals. Hoping the gameplay feels good. Hopefully there's a hook there, because Motorsport 7, I just struggled to get. While the gameplay was fun and it looked visually very, very good, there was nothing hooking me in. So that's why it's on my external list, my extra list, if that makes sense. Let me know though, what is your top 5 games you're looking forward to this year? I'd imagine everyone's list is going to look different. I'm sure I've missed some games as well, no doubt. But yeah, Starfield is up there. It's going to release in the first half of this year, from what I've heard. And I'm guessing once we eventually get a full date, there'll be a big block where there's nothing coming out, because the full focus will be on Starfield, and there's a lot of pressure for Xbox to release a sort of 9.5, 10 out of 10 game, because they want a Game of the Year award. I can promise you that, and they're hoping this delivers. Starfield, while we're here, we can address a few concerns. Is there too many planets? Is there going to be too much stories, too much to do? Is the game going to be buggy? There's a lot of questions about that. Guess we're going to find out. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a good day. Again, let me know your top 5 in the comment section below. Any sort of controversial positions that I did as well. Did I get my number 1 completely wrong? Should Hogwarts Legacy not be in there? Let me know, and bye-bye.